Hello, hello, welcome to another video, and Halo's new operation is officially here. Cyber Showdown 3 is here, and the Battle Pass is exactly what it was rumored to be when I saw the leaked stuff that I talked about in my video last week. And most of my thoughts for what it seemed like this operation was going to be like was in that video. And my big worry is just like, it doesn't feel like any sort of spectacle or anything with this new operation. The last operation seemed like there was some oomph behind it, while this one just kind of seems like, here you go, have fun. Here's a 20-piece battle pass thing it's whatever. Now, to my surprise, if you see this playlist, they added a new map in the game. I know. Groundbreaking. I was actually surprised by this, simply for the fact that they added a new map last month in that operation. I don't know if every month when they have this new operation, if they're going to just put in a new map. But yeah, that's pretty much all the new stuff, it seems like. And that's my worry with the operations being as short as they are, is just every time it happens, it's not gonna feel like that there's a bunch of new content. I think if they had more time in between them and pushed it all together for that kind of drop, it would feel more, it'd feel more rewarding rather than every month, here's a tiny bit. It's kind of like this drip feel kind of bullshit. Wow, this is looking not what I expected this to look like. Oh my goodness. I will say the last map had like the gimmick of being invis in the entire middle part of the map. I'm enjoying the fact that this also has what seems like some gimmicks. But I just don't really see the point from these video game companies to rush out something like new operations or seasons as often as they do. I feel like it's just going to lead to stuff like the map that came out in the last operation. Like, people are going to forget about it. They're going to not play it and be like, I guess it happened. Rather than do something like how it was seasons, just have more content in the seasons. Let's say if they have been able to, they could have had 3 new maps at like the season and then just... Wait, can I not shoot you? You're kidding. This is, are you kidding? But just having a playlist with those new maps and give people like the time to appreciate the content, I think. Because really, to me, it seems like the problem that Halo Infinite was having when it wasn't, doing the best was more just... Jesus. Was more that they just didn't have the content... I forgot I would fucking... But that they didn't have the content to keep people entertained and excited and want to keep playing the game. And I don't think the solution is, okay, just add a little bit every month and let's just go from there. I get, the thought of like, well, why can't you just be happy with what you get kind of thing. They're adding new stuff, just be happy that you're getting new stuff. But I just think that the way they're going about adding content and everything to the game is just, they just can't seem to pick the right way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot is what it feels like. Like when there's a game that's, performing well, if they do something as frequently as like a month, they'll make it just an event that goes on while a season is happening. They don't have to just completely drop one thing. And it just makes me think like the people that are super hardcore Halo fans, like I like Halo. I've been making a lot of videos on Halo. I've been having a good time. I'm starting to hit the kind of point where it's just kind of not as fun. I'm not having as good of a time. And I think part of that is just like kind of just the progression in a way. Just because I feel like I've hit kind of a standstill. Like I know obviously I'm not some world beater at this game. Never have said I was. Why did it fucking hitch? Why did it just shoot, and then I had to fucking sit there and think? But I know I'm no world beater at this game. Like, don't get twisted. I'm relatively horrible at this game. But just from an outside point of view, like, obviously, first getting back into it, playing it a bit, feels really good, feels really fun. That's where I was at for a long time. But it just seems to be some mini wall where it's like... Are you fucking kidding? And I don't think this system of operations every month and whatever is like gonna do it for me. Like, it just doesn't feel like the fix that I'm looking for. Where it's like, yeah, every month, sure, there's a new operation, they add a map, but it's like, there's no new guns that are being added to the sandbox, there's not even new vehicles being added to Big Team Battle and stuff to kind of want you to get into that and do stuff like that. So, that's just my overall thoughts with Halo, especially with this operation. It's just like, it just isn't feeling very captivating to me at the moment. And I don't know necessarily what could necessarily make me be like, absolutely, I want to sit there and grind Halo multiplayer for days on end. Now, I have been thinking about going back and playing the campaigns, because it has been a very long time since I played the campaigns. The Halo multiplayer just feels like it's just not jiving with me. If you're enjoying it, I think you'll always enjoy Halo multiplayer. There's people out there that absolutely love this game, absolutely love all Halo. They'll sit here for hours and just grind multiplayer. While there's Halo multiplayer games that I would be like, yeah, I understood the grind of why to do it. But this one just feels like, yeah, there's these operations that you get whatever cosmetics for doing a battle pass, which also with the operations thing has turned it into slightly more scummy in a way, where seasons, you could buy them, all of them with the you can buy them anytime and you have it forever. The operations, they're free during them being active, and then you have to pay for them, because it's like, I understand you're giving them, like, everyone the free option if they're gonna play the game, and if they just get into the game, they can buy it and play it after the fact. I don't know, the fact that it's every single month has that feeling of like, you never get a break. If you want to be up to date with the battle pass or the operations and everything, you always are sitting there grinding every month. It doesn't take long to get through the 20 tiers, especially if you double XP, but the fact, if you take a few months off of Halo, you got like 3 battle passes that you've just missed. You know? Like, that's just, it's very odd. Rather than just like, oh, I missed this season. It's like, oh yeah, you missed 3 different operations. Good luck. But looking back at like Halo Reach, the progression in that game with the customization and like so much of it just worked. And the other trouble with the progression for Halo Infinite was the fact that it started off on the wrong foot. Why they went about it, how they did at the time, I don't think anyone will be able to be like, have a good answer. So I think they were playing catch up when it, you know, came to those type of systems with Infinite, but it feels like I've hit just such a lag with the progression and like feeling rewarded for putting time into the game and stuff that just kind of sucks. I just feel like I'm in like a small rut with Halo Infinite. I will say I am really enjoying the map. It's very interesting. The map design and everything for it is something I did not expect this to be. I mean, the name of it kind of leads you to believe it'd be something a little odd. Get over! Oh, I made the jump. The map seems like it has enough of its like own things going on with it that makes it interesting. It's definitely its own kind of map. I wonder how many more, if they're just going to keep on having these maps where it's like, you know what, let's have a little gimmick in it. Not necessarily make the whole map just about said gimmick. But it'll be interesting to see if like they make more maps on this like monthly kind of basis that have little gimmicks to make them feel their own more, just because they are putting these out every single month. If that's the plan. When are they going to add guns or new weapons or new vehicles or new equipment? Lord knows, because it doesn't seem like they have that interest right now. Could be wrong. They could all of a sudden in April be like, yep, here's a brand new weapon or a vehicle. Here's the Falcon that everyone assumed was going to drop at the end of January, and it just never showed up. who knows? I don't know the full plan for Halo Infinite's future. It feels like it's already the second operation, and it just feels so lackluster. And what's hurting it too is the fact that looking ahead, there's no big thing that you can just be excited for this new big content drop. Like with a season, after a season's been going on for a bit, your excitement can be like, okay, the next season it's going to be cool. They're going to add this much stuff and all this. While this, it's like, okay, a new month is a new map and a couple new little cosmetic things that are like, okay, whatever. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. I haven't loved Halo's systems for a long time. I enjoyed the last season that they had. That was interesting. I maxed that out. I don't know. I don't think operations are going to work long term. I think people are going to get really tired with it, with the very small content. It's something that where it's like, oh, 343 gets to just pat themselves on the back because they add a small chunk of content every single month. So you're getting new stuff every month, even though the stuff they're adding is so minuscule for like actually pushing the game forward, it feels like. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. Be sure to leave yours in the comments below. Let me know what you think about the season or the operation. I don't think I'm ever gonna not say season for whatever reason. Let me know what you think of the new map. I think it's actually interesting and pretty cool. I like the last one as well. They're definitely doing well with the two maps for the operation so far, but I don't know. I might be being picky. I might be being a little bitch right now. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out.